Hey everyone, Howard here from tutcast.com. I've recently been in the market for a chroma key application which would provide a much simpler method at chroma keying than Photoshop does. So far the best one I've come across has been PhotoKey, found over at TubeTape.com. If you're just looking for an application to help with chroma keying and can't afford Photoshop, you'll definitely want to check out PhotoKey. Let's take a look at how it works. When we first launch the application, we're taken straight to the Canvas section where we can choose the size of our document. You can choose from one of the many standard document sizes or choose to use the size of the foreground or background image that you're going to use. In most cases, I choose to use the foreground image's size. Let's go ahead and import our photo. This is where the magic happens. Let's head to the Import tab, and on the right we'll start by importing our foreground image. This will be the image which includes the chroma background. Now, unlike most chroma functions in other applications, PhotoKey will automatically detect the chroma key and do its best to key out the background for you, almost instantly. You'll also notice that it has adjusted our canvas size to the size of our image. Now we can add our background image. Already, without modifying any settings, our result is looking pretty nice, but let's take a look at what else PhotoKey has to offer. If you're not 100% happy with the keying of the background, you can head to the Key tab to make adjustments. We can blur the edges of our key if you find that the subject's edges are too sharp, adjust the chroma key, crop out part of the image, or add spill suppression. For the most part, PhotoKey tends to do a very accurate keying directly from import. I do suggest adding an extending spill suppression to clean up the edges of your subject. Once you have finished your keying, we can now adjust the two images just like we could in Photoshop. Under the Filters tab, we have many similar adjustments similar to the ones we would find in Photoshop. These filters will help us better match our foreground subject with our background image. Both the foreground and background images can be adjusted. If you'd like to move or scale either your foreground or background, you can easily do that in the Position tab. Now, what if your image contains other objects which you'd like to remove as well, but they are not keyable? This is where masks come into play. Adding a mask will allow us to remove objects which we don't want appearing in our final image. To add a mask, click on the Add Mask button, then choose whether you want a straight or curved mask. For more accurate selections, use a curved mask. Now simply draw out the area which you want removed and close off the mask. You can also feather your mask if you choose. PhotoKey also includes a few effects which can help achieve your desired results. One very neat effect is the light spill effect. If there's a strong light source in your background image, light spill will help to include that light source within your foreground image as well, adding a touch of realism. Simply select the blending type you wish to use, then increase the size to your liking. I found that using screen tends to work well, but different images will return different results. You can also add transparency, create silhouette, or add a tint to your image. And finally, if you have a transparent image which you would like to include in your final project, you can add it as an overlay. Simply select your transparent image, then adjust its size and position to your liking. Finish keying and editing, you can export it as a JPEG, TIFF, or transparent PNG if you're planning on doing further edits in Photoshop. So if you're looking for a much simpler, cheaper way to key out and edit your images, PhotoKey might be what you're looking for. It's currently selling for $99 over at TubeTape.com. A free demo is also available.